Right on track to be famous. All I'm saying is I hope that you collect bangers. Cause I got these bangers, all you streets.
We're here with another exciting, awesome, Nerdiculous podcast. It's been a while, but I am here today with my good friend Vegas. Vegas, what's going on?
What's up?
So, I've been watching a lot of the trailers for like the 1,857 video games that'll be out just in time for Christmas because that's, the holiday season.
Yep.
And I've got to say, I'm super excited for a bunch, but also at the same time, there's so many, did you catch any of E3?
Oh, yeah, I saw E3.
There were so many good games that came out, but then at the same time, there was trailers for stuff that I was just like, okay. That's cool.
Only one thing that still got me right now.
What's that?
The situation with Sony and their
Oh.
little thing back at E3.
Oh, the fact that they won't do crossplay, or the flute wielding guy.
The flute wielding guy. All I saw on Twitter one day was Sony Church is in session.
I don't get it. I understand the concept, they're trying to build suspense, but nobody's going there. They want the games. they just want to see the trailers. They want to see you talk about. They want to see demo walkthrough. They. Like I said, I get the whole show of ta-da, look what's coming. But for the most part, people just show us the trailer, show us some walkthrough. Let's get on to the next one. My favorite though is how so many people will call Sony out for their lack of desire to crossplay. And as long as they just say we're looking into it right now, it's something we're looking into. Then everybody just goes, oh, okay.
Yep.
And it's funny because they how is it? I'm trying to think of the game now. The one with the race cars. We play soccer, and my brain's exploding.
Race cars and soccer.
I can't even remember. It's so bad.
You lost me there.
Yeah, I know. Rocket League. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name. It took me a second.
Oh, that game.
Yeah. That was one of the first games that people, it came out oh, yeah, no, if you have it on Xbox and you have it on PC, you can play together. And people were like, what about PlayStation?
Sorry.
And then everyone's like, hey, PlayStation, what about that? And PlayStation's like, huh, did you say something? Yeah, we were wondering if you're going to support crossplay. What's that? Well, it's when people on Xbox and PC play together, oh, that sounds really cool. Are you going to implement it?
Nah.
Well, we're not Xbox. But people on Xbox have friends on PlayStation. Yeah, it's really cool. They should tell their friends to buy a PlayStation. Why can't you just make it cross compatible? We'll look into it. We've heard your complaints, or that's something we're looking into, and then they just don't do anything.
That's Sony. They're trying to get more money.
Well,
they're trying to get money from people.
That's been the big fallout with is it
Sony,
Fortnite?
Xbox,
Fortnite. When people came, I don't know, you might have heard this. It was super big, and we laughed about it. At least me and my friends did. People when Nintendo was like, "Hey, we've got Fortnite. All you have to do is port your account over, and you can play Fortnite on your Switch." Everyone's like, "Oh, this is gonna be the most awesome thing ever because now I can play Fortnite on the go." And then they tried to port their PlayStation account on the Nintendo, and it was like, "Hey, no."
I know some people tried to port another account over to try to port their PC account over to PS4 other around. Didn't really work out either.
Yeah, basically, if you played Fortnite on your PlayStation at any point in time, you cannot port that account because Sony locks it. And it's dumb, but I get Sony's logic behind it. Because if you play it on PC more than you do on PlayStation, and you unlock or buy tons of skins through this, Epic store, that's money Sony's not seeing. Where if you buy those bucks through Sony's website, through Sony, through the PlayStation, they get a cut of that revenue, So if they don't let you crossplay, that means you have to buy the game all over again for PlayStation or buy those skins all over again. So that's, money in Sony's pocket. It's not really nice, but, like, I get the concept of it.
Yeah.
It's just so funny, though. Like, I played Fortnite last night, and you saw my tweet. I fucking won. Like, I've never won. Like, I've won, like, those 50v50s where it's, like, 50 people versus 50 people. And I got the final
kill. We almost won together once.
Yeah, we got, second or third place?
Second, until I got headshotted.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like, it was so funny, though, because my buddy got downed. And then I hit the guy 2 or 3 times, and I'm guessing he didn't have any meds. But he just ran out into the open and just stood there and started dancing. And I was like, well, I'm not going to not shoot you. I want this victory.
That's an idiot.
I think he had no meds, and he realized, like 1 or 2 shots, I'm going to be dead. Like, there's no way. Because I had already healed back up.
He's like, might as well go ahead and die.
Yeah. But I don't know. Is my first ever, like, duos win, or, like, real win outside of, like, the 50v50. No, I have a squad win. I forgot I have a squad win with a bunch of guys. But again, like, most of my wins were all being carried by other people in that game. Like the game's fun and all. Like I do enjoy Fortnite sometimes, but it's so frustrating because of just the RNG in that game. Like, your shots are affected by RNG. We were in a 2v1. Like, it was me and my buddy and then 2 solos because their teammates had been killed. And this dude keeps peeking out around the wall. And 5 times I had put a shot on his head. Like, he was, like, peeked on the wall at my friend, and I edged out and saw his head. And every shot still missed him, even though, like, it should have connected because he was in a gunfight with my buddy not moving. Like, he was trying to pick off my teammate. So, like, there's RNG, there's Bloom, where, like, because I've had sometimes, and they'll be like, oh, no, we fixed the Bloom issue. But I've had times where, like my crosshair, like, my shotgun crosshairs are dead center on a guy from a close, or even a regular gun where my crosshairs are dead center on his chest. First round goes wide, second round goes wide, third round hits, and yet he has already connected with 6 consecutive shots on me.
Oh, wow.
I just, the game is so frustrating because the guns are so unrealistic when it comes to, like, Bloom and recoil and stuff like that. Like, in PUBG, and not to mention that the whole building thing, just, I cannot get behind the whole building thing. And I realize, like, most people are like, oh, it's not that hard. Just having the concept of building is difficult. Like, most of my gunfight wins in Fortnite are early gunfights, where, like, everybody just dropped and doesn't have a time to farm materials because there's other people. I've gotten 3 and 4 kills just gun battling people because they don't have, they don't have enough wood or metal or whatever to build a wall around themselves or build up, But like I said, PUBG, like, if you aim on a guy's chest, that first round is going to hit no matter what. Where in Fortnite, like, I've aimed and the first round went wide. And I'm like, are you kidding right now? Like, why did that first round miss? I don't know. I love just how many Battle Royale games are coming out right now. Like,
I've heard Call of Duty is going to have one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Like, I've watched some of the people do, like, the beta, but it's like the old school beta, the search and destroy, capture the flag, capture the point, team deathmatch. I haven't seen their Battle Royale yet, so I wonder if they're waiting, they're not going to release that and make people have to buy the game before they get it.
All I gotta say, if you're going to play Battle Royale like that, that's a little problem. In Call of Duty, that's a little problem.
Yeah, because, like, if they play Battle Royale Call of Duty, you're going to have to drop without guns, because, like, Call of Duty's, like, whole thing was presetting your loadout of, like, your guns and your attachments. So a lot of people who are traditional Call of Duty players are going to drop into a map and just be like, where's my gun at? Why don't I have a gun right now? Why can't
I can guess a couple now.
Yeah.
I can guess some Twitch streamers going to be like that.
I don't know. I've just kind of given up on Call of Duty. Like, I stopped playing around like the first or second Advanced Warfare. I think I played the first Advanced Warfare, and then I was like, yeah, this is dumb. I hate it. The whole jumping and wall running and cloak suits. I was like, this is dumb. Give me the old school Call of Duty, like even the Black Ops, like the robotic power armor, the power moves, cloak. It's too much. Like if I want to play Call of Duty, I want to play like the old school. You're just running around, you know. Like I remember, I can't remember which one it was, but they had the heartbeat sensor where you could see you could see the direction of where people were coming from by their heartbeats.
Yeah.
That even I was like, man, that gets so frustrating because like you could be on a 3 or 4 kill streak, like sneaking around a corner, and some guy with a heartbeat sensor is like, oh, he should be coming through this doorway in 3, 2, blow you apart.
Yeah. I played the beta of Black Ops 4.
Did you? What'd you think about it? That bad?
It's okay. It's okay, but it's bad at the end of the day. Only because I didn't get a win at all, or I didn't get I only got 1 kill. But it's an okay game.
If I don't get any kills in like Battlefield or like PUBG or something, I usually feel really bad. Like I hate winning games. Like I've won games with my friends, and it's like, oh, how many kills do you have? I had 0. Like, what were you doing? I was bullet sponging. Like we had one, I got knocked down like 3 times in the game, but we still won because I kept getting shot, and then my teammates were like, "Oh, that's where he's at." I don't know. You know what game I'm excited for, but like it super sucks because they delayed it, is the new Battlefield 5.
Oh yeah, I heard. Well, I know you can play the beta on Origin.
Yeah, you can play
in a couple days.
But they pushed the release out like to like November, I think. Like EA and Battlefield confirmed that I think it was like November.
Let me go check.
That's what I'm trying to look up right now because they had said that it was going to be back, and they claimed that it's because it would be competing with the new Call of Duty and Red Dead Redemption, which is a valid point, but
oh yeah, all I gotta say is once the Red Dead drops, it's a done deal.
Like people were saying that there's a lot of people that were all put out by the gameplay trailer because the girl with the prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I think Battlefield's gotten too focused on cinematic trailers anymore. And less gameplay trailer. Like it's cinematic and it's less, I think if they did like opening cinematics and then just did a whole bunch of gameplay, like if their trailer was just gameplay footage of just people smoking each other, I think it'd be more exciting. And like I've heard like both sides. I've heard people like well, it's not realistic. Like yeah, there were women in World War II, but they weren't like frontline soldiers like helping guys like and then running into battle with guns. Like a lot of it was like you had there was like Russian bombers, the Night Witches, who flew planes, and you had like these small sects, but like a lot of them were like triage nurses, like field medics. So they did a lot of triage. So like a lot of people were upset about that. Like I don't really care because cinematic trailers mean nothing to me. I want gameplay trailers. Even if it has like player 1, player 6 names, like give me a gameplay trailer. Like I want to see just full on gun battles. That's what gets me excited.
Oh yep.
But they said that their pre-sales were down like 85%. Which that's bad. Like if your pre-sales are lagging by that much, that's like really bad. But at the same time, like I will more than likely buy that game. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it for Xbox or PC, but I know I'm gonna buy that game. I love World War II games. Like that's one of my biggest things. And the fact that it's a World War II, I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. Like I said, I probably will not buy Call of Duty because I'm just not all that excited for it. Like I just stopped being that go-to game.
Yeah.
You know what game that so have you played any of the Far Cry 5 at all?
I still don't have it yet.
So I thought Far Cry 5 was gonna have a lot. Let me put it this way: before Far Cry 5, which I beat, I have only ever played 15 minutes of a Far Cry, and that was Far Cry 3 because I found out that there was a secret ending in the game where if you didn't do anything, like the game opens and you're meeting. I found out that there's a secret ending where if you just don't do anything, the game ends and you win. And I was like, well, I have to try it because my cousin had the game, so I borrowed it off of him. And sure enough, it was real. And I was like, oh, all right, that's super dope. I like that ending. That was funny. And then didn't play it. And then, like I said, Far Cry 5 came out, and I played that, and I beat it. And I have not gone back since I beat it. Like, they've unleashed some new modes and some new DLCs, like Zombies and Mars. But it fell so flat with me.
I've seen the Rad Brad. He's been playing them a lot.
Does he like them? Because I've heard bad things about. Like I've heard like people like, they're meh.
He said the first one of them had more action than the others he's been playing right now. I think it's the second one he said had more action. That's one thing.
I think the thing that kind of killed Far Cry for me is I went into it thinking it would have been like Fable in a way, where it would have been like non-linear and kind of open worldish to the sense of like, oh, what you do affects how people think of you. And it's not. Like, it's super linear. Like, when you do so many things in a certain area, and it's like, all right, now you fight the final boss. And you can't not fight the final boss because it pretty much is like, oh, did you reach this point of the game? Too bad, you have to fight the final boss now. There's no way around it. And it's like, I kind of want to do some more stuff. I was like, no, they captured your best friend. You have to go right now and fight them. Like, it kind of forces you into that battle. And I think the other thing is, like, I really wanted, like, an ability to talk. Because the one, like, mini boss, like, there's, like, the 3 children and then there's the dad, which is the main boss.
Yep.
And, like, there's a part of me that's like, well, when I was fighting the one, like, the way they were talking, it sounds like you could convince them to, like, not, you could be like, well, I don't have to kill you. Like, clearly you don't want to do this, but you have to kill them. Like, you can't be like, no, you're wrong. You could join me. There is no, you say something and it changes the game. Like, no matter what you do, the ending is final. Like, there's like 2 or 3 endings and that's it. Like, you can't just run up, put a bullet in his head and be like, game over, I win. And I think that kind of bothers me because I like games that have consequences. Like Fable. Like, Fable was one of my favorite games growing up because what you did affected the game. If you ran around and murdered people in the town, you were, like, outcasted from that town and you would become evil and, like, like flies and stuff would float around you. If you always helped people, like, always saved people, like, a gold aura would run around you and everyone would be like, oh my god, there you are. Like, it's same with, like, the mods or the changes that they've made to now my brain's farting. The game you always make mods for.
Oh, GTA.
Because there was a time, like, when GTA 5 first came out where people would just mercilessly end one another. Like, you drive up the road, someone would just blow the shit out of your car, take your money, and just, like, I had one guy, like, he had a bounty on his head, and I just straight up waited outside his house for like 10 minutes and just blew him to pieces to collect the bounty. And he got mad, was saying shit, came outside, and I just roasted him for 20 minutes. Like, I would just kill him, switch positions, wait for him to come out, engage, and he ended up leaving because he just kept saying stuff and then kept getting killed. But, like, now there's like what, that meter that if you keep killing too many innocent people, you start going stir crazy or something like that.
Oh yeah. That's why I don't play GTA Online. It's gotten a lot worse since last time.
Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I never got into Destiny either. Was like, 1 was okay for a while, and then they were like, oh, did you think that this was all going to be in the game? Nope, it's behind a paywall now. It was DLC. Like, but you said it was going to be all in the release. We changed our minds. It's DLC now. You got to buy it.
That's just them wanting money.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, you have griefers and stuff like that in that game. And I think that's why I'm a little bit, like, apprehensive but excited for the new Fallout.
Yep.
Like, because I was watching, like, I watched the initial release of Fallout, and they were like, oh, it's an online world where you can play with other people and play with your friends. And I can't tell you how long I really wanted a multiplayer version of Fallout. Like, I thought it'd be so much fun to have that, and then when they were talking about it, I was like, okay, if it's open world and you're always online, like, can you have private servers? Because just from being someone who's played Minecraft and watched videos of Minecraft, how bad griefing is in that game. And all I could think about is, like, in this new Fallout game, griefing is just going to be out of this world. You know? Because you're going to... Because how much... Did you see the... like, the release trailer and then some of the other stuff about it where they talked about it more?
Not really.
Okay, so basically, it's like an open world kind of thing where you go around and do whatever you want, all that good shit. But they have there's Nike sites, there's nuke sites where you can launch nuclear missiles.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I know what you mean now.
And I was hesitant to say that would be a good idea, because the first thing I thought of is like, oh, well then you're just gonna have people that, you know, stay at home all day, get the codes, fire nukes at people. Like, you're just going to have those, you know, clans of people that all they do is go around, get the codes, fire nukes at any other settlements that not theirs, you know? But then, like, subsequent videos where they talk to the creators, they're like, well, no, you're not going to be able to do that. Like, you can, there's, like, pacifism mode where you could put your player as a pacifist, and they won't accidentally kill other people, but at the same time, like, they can't be killed by their player, so you can't grief. And then I guess there's also a similar karma system where if you... There goes my phone. If you heard that, that's funny. Where if you're killing people, like, unnaturally, you get marked, like, on the map. And it basically says, like, you're a bad guy, this guy is killing people. And then you get killed. Like, people come after you. So it, like, puts a target on your back, which is what I like, because that's gonna make people less want... Like, you're still gonna have those people that are like, I don't care. They're just gonna run out, gun as many people down as they can before, you know, they get marked and everybody chases them down for the bounty. But the cool part is, though, like I said, this is from what I've, like, read and heard, you lose, like, money based on that. So, like, if you're going around griefing people, like, and you get, you know, a bounty put on your head, that money comes out of, like, your own stash. Like, if you have X amount of caps and there's a bounty on your head, all those caps, like, they take from you. So they I guess they knew there was going to be that problem. So they decided to, like, nip it in the butt first. And, like, I think they said it's not going to be easy just to fire nukes nonstop, but it also affects the land. So, like, if you're constantly nuking a site, sooner or later, you're going to come up against some monsters that you can't kill because you've mutated the land so much. These things are just insanely powerful now.
Oh, gosh.
But I'm excited for that, though. Like, that's one of the cool things that, like, I'm looking forward to, because they're actively trying to make a game that you can play online. But like I said, I kind of hope that there's, like, a private server where you can kind of just, you and your friends do a PvE kind of thing. Because there's going to be people that don't want to have randoms come into their game and try to, you know, screw up their, you know, everything that they worked on. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Like I said, I think they should give you in a chance for, you know, private servers. Have you seen did you see all the memes that got posted because of the new Smash Brothers Ultimate Melee?
I've seen a few of them.
So when they released it during E3, the trailer was like, everyone, the gang's all here, everyone's here. And then people realized Waluigi's not in the game.
Oh yeah, I saw one of the memes. It was about Nintendo said, "Don't worry, everybody, Luigi's okay." And then Luigi and all the people who died.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, but no, it was. I've seen a couple where it's like everyone's like the gang's all here, and then someone stands up and goes, "What about Waluigi?" And then there's like a clip of Waluigi being killed. We said the gang's all here. I saw another one, where it's like Waluigi looking out the window and everybody's like hanging out. And there's another one where I think it was like one of the princess, not Princess Peach, but Princess the other one. Does
One of
like,
them.
like I don't remember. Like there's so many characters now on the or in the Nintendo, but so
Yeah.
Waluigi gets his invite to the tournament, and he's all happy, and then he sees the one princess, and this is like a cartoon. She's crying because she doesn't have like they didn't send her an invite, so he gives her his, and then you see them all getting on the bus together, and then he's like sad face, but he's like feels good because he gave her his invite.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if they had any more Waluigi. Oh, yeah. Lay down, try not to cry. Cry hysterically. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not really... Like, I've played Super Smash Brothers back when it was on Nintendo, but... Like, it looks cool, but also at the same time, I'm just like, I don't care.
There's a lot of games I stopped caring about. Wish I could remember half of them. Or any of them. Which...
I think, yeah, you're saying, going back to what you were saying about earlier, people going ham for, so the Wild West game, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, it's... When that drops, I can already see it now.
People aren't going to be able to find you.
No, I can see Twitch. It might be number one trending. Other than Dota, for some reason that game is still trending to this day.
Wait, which game?
Dota 2.
I don't know.
I don't
I
get
think it might. Who knows? I know it's going to be, people will just start disappearing. Like, yeah, we're just playing Red Dead nonstop anymore. That's it.
Oh, this is the first. It's not actually trending.
Yeah.
Literally.
There might. I know
IRL
like,
is
when the
actually trending
tournaments.
at
I
the
know like when there's tournaments for Dota 2. Like I always see it like on Twitch.
Yeah, it's trending.
Yeah.
It'll be trending all that. I can scroll.
Yeah, no. There's a Waluigi meme of him looking out the window at the Inklink girl, and then that dragon thing from Samus for Metroid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's another one. Here lies Waluigi's hopes and dreams. But I'll probably buy Red Dead 2 when it comes out. Either that or my cousin gets it on Xbox. I'll probably just be like, hey, can I borrow that? So have you played or watched Monster Hunter World at all?
I've watched streams, haven't played it.
I look at it, and part of me is excited for it, where I'm like, oh, that looks like it's kind of a cool game. But then I was watching some people talk about the game, and it's like, oh, hey, so you go around and you kill monsters, and when you kill them, it gives you knowledge about the monsters you're hunting, so you can build better armor to kill more monsters. So that same, I'm like, so wait, so I'm killing monsters to study them, to learn how to kill them better?
Oh, speaking of that, don't buy it on PC.
Oh, really?
Yep, they said it has a lot of problems.
Well, that's
Literally,
just glitches, stuff like that,
Yep.
bugs.
It has more problems than Fortnite. That's what I heard.
That's surprising.
But I don't know if that's true. But
don't
they
know,
said just don't.
See, that's what my big fear is about buying all those pre-release, like, oh, early alpha. All right, but give us $20.
Yeah, I don't. Speaking of that, people love this game called Scum.
Yeah, I've been a couple of the streamers that I watch. Like, I'm I'm a huge fan of Shroud. I don't know if you know who Shroud is.
I've heard of him.
He's real. He used to be. He was a pro gamer for a while. Now he just streams. He does a lot of PUBG. Like he's disgusting. Like I've watched him play games, and his ability to just land shots is just unreal. But he used to play CS:GO a lot, and part of like pro CS:GO players is they knew like where people usually were. Like they just train themselves to be like, oh, people usually take this path, jump on this, and camp here. So they'd go around the corner and just snap on that location because they had the map memorized. So when you see him like take that into other games and he's hitting headshot after headshot, you're just like, he's inhuman. But he was playing Scum, and I'm confused as to what it is exactly.
Looks like PUBG.
But with zombies, right? Because I've seen zombies like
PUBG with zombies. Being for real, if I had, hang on, if I had $3 I'd buy it right now.
I guess, like, I look at it and it makes me think of Escape from Tarkov, which Escape from Tarkov is basically Battle Royale without the battle. Like, you pick like, oh, I'm going to go here, and you drop there, and you go around and you loot stuff. Guns, ammo, armor, duct tape, food, that you can loot pretty much everything. But the whole goal is to escape and take that stuff back to your base. So, like, you can go loot a whole bunch of guns, and then if you find the extraction zone, anything you looted comes with you. Anything you die, like, anything you have when you die is gone unless you insured it, and then you get the money. So it becomes a game of, like, okay, do I engage this guy, or do I try to get around him because I don't want to risk losing stuff? So that's what it makes me think of Scum is, like, okay, you just run around. Because I was watching a couple people stream it, and I'm sitting there watching, and they're just kind of like crafting and running around and crafting and running around and shooting a couple zombies, and I'm like, this doesn't seem like that fun of a game to watch someone stream, you know?
I've only watched one person right now. He's still playing it.
It just
he's enjoying the game.
It's a cool game to play, don't get me wrong. Like, zombie games I like. It just doesn't feel like a fun stream game, you know?
If you have friends. Really?
Because I'm guessing what the point of the game is like go into an area, loot a whole bunch of, like, do you even have like a home? Like I said, I've only watched like small sections of it. Like, do you actually like loot stuff and then like, oh, this is my base, this is a safe house?
Oh no, you just loot and keep going. That's what I've seen.
So
and they said there's robots in there. There's like these kind of robots that can kill you.
Yeah, I saw that. So what do you do if you like run out of room? Like, is there like, so there's no like safe house you can take stuff to?
No, I don't think so.
So like, can you not even like build like a base? Can you like take over a house and like put like traps and stuff, and then like put like containers and crates and stuff things inside of it?
Yeah, something like that. All I gotta say, if the game gets good and gets a little better, it might beat Fortnite for no reason.
I don't think so though, because I think Fortnite. the whole reason why Fortnite and PUBG and them are so popular, even like Realm Royale, which I haven't played in a while, but I like Realm Royale because it's Fortnite without building. Is the whole the whole battle royale?
You go down to chicken.
Yeah. Like I said, Scum looks cool, but I don't think it's going to beat Battle Royale because it's not really a Battle Royale game. It's just open world.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like I said, it's something like I'd be interested in, but also at the same time, like, I'm super leery about spending money on early access games. Like, I bought into Ark Survival Evolved when it came out. And I threw my money down for that game. Like, oh, you get to craft and ride dinosaurs? How bad of a game is this? And it's been out for years, and there are still so many bugs they haven't fixed. Where like you try to build something, and it's like, oh nope, there's no viable spot here to build, and you're like, why? Like, why can't I change the ground terrain? Why can't it just auto snap? Like, I've already put down 26 pillars here. Why can't it just put this one? Like, there's a lot of clipping issues that they should have fixed a long time ago, and it just. once your game gets so popular in early access, you're like, oh, we made a ton of money. We should just make more stuff to make more money. It stops being about fixing the bugs in the game and about making more money off it. Like PUBG now is only fixing all the bugs, all the hackers. Like they finally have a report system where it'll actually feedback. Like I reported somebody who was clearly an aimbot. And it was like, oh, hey, thanks for reporting that. We noticed that they were suspicious. Their activity was suspicious, and they've been banned for like 3 days. But like PUBG came out, and everyone's like, hey, you guys have a lot of bugs. You should fix this. And then they're like, we just released skins. You can skin your gun. You can skin your character. You can buy crates. You're like, okay, but that doesn't fix the issue of the cheaters. Like, but we have crates now. Like, you realize that you can buy crates with battle bucks. So people purposely cheat in the game to make as much money as possible, to buy as many crates, to sell those crates, to then make real world money to buy more accounts. Like there's people whose literally whole thing is they just rack up as much money as they can to buy crates to sell them before the game gets banned, and they take that money to buy another account and they just do it all over again because it's a profit for them. Like until it costs them more to buy new accounts. Because there's one guy that he hacks the game to where he makes cars fly, and he makes money selling the hacks. And if he loses one account a day, that's only like he buys accounts off the dark web for like $6 a pop. So like these hackers that are making money off PUBG because you can sell the crates and sell the skins, until it becomes not cost effective, PUBG is going to be littered with cheaters. Like Fortnite did it right where you can't sell those skins as far as I know.
Yeah.
So other than just cheating to be being a douche, like in Fortnite, cheating like is just being a douche. You can't buy more skins to sell them. Like you can't make money off Fortnite, where you can off PUBG. Like PUBG, you can literally make real world money off of.
Yeah.
You know what game like? So I'm just scrolling through and looking at like all the games that are coming out, and there's so many games. I'm just like Ace Combat 7, probably I'll never play it. Travis Strikes Again, probably never play it. Resident Evil 2 Remake, no. Kingdom Hearts 3, no. And then I scroll down to February of 2019, and I can't wait for Anthem. Like, if Anthem's really bad, I'm going to be so butthurt. Like, I'm going to be the saltiest person alive if Anthem comes out and it's trash. Because I watched the demo for it, and I was like, oh, this game looks so sweet. And then one of my friends goes, yeah, but it basically looks like Destiny with mechs.
I'm waiting for Metro Exodus.
Oh, yeah, that's the 22nd as well. There's a lot of games coming out. The 22nd, Anthem, Days Gone, Metro Exodus, all come out on the same day.
Yeah, and by the time that game drops, I should have a new graphics card.
Well, if you wait like a couple more weeks, now that the new 22 series are coming out, dude, I've already seen 1080s. I've already seen 1080s at like $400 or $500, and I've seen ones that it was $500 and you got a free power supply with it.
Knowing me, if I did that, I'm going to need a power supply if I do get a 1080.
But what I'm saying though is like right now the 1080s they're just hawking them as fast as they can because they're trying to get rid of the overhead to for all the next gens to come out. So you could essentially for what you pay.
I've seen 1050 Ti's getting hawked too.
Oh yeah. When I bought my 1060 was like $300, and I got like a rebate. I even got like $20 back. I think I ended up getting 50 because it went on sale. It went even cheaper like 3 days later. So the people I bought it from was like, we'll just give you $30 gift card towards our store. And I was like, that works because I need to buy RAM the next couple months anyway. Like the $20 rebate I got from Asus when I bought it. So like I have $20 that Asus gave me as a rebate plus the $30 from the company on a gift card. So it's like I have $50 to put towards RAM. So I'm just hoping that RAM prices drop before the end of the year so I can buy another 16 gigs of RAM. But
I good luck.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's the kind of the reason why I'm trying to get more RAM is because like once Anthem comes out, like if it's good, because it looks like such a sweet game. Like it looks grindy like Destiny, where it's like it's just fight this monster. But
yeah.
God, you had me.
I haven't touched that game in months. I haven't touched Destiny in like a month. Destiny 2.
I bought the first one, played it for about. I played it until the very first like major DLC content came out, and then I sold it. I took it back to GameStop. Was like, I'm done.
I got Destiny 2 through Humble Bundle during its monthly bundle. So
You know
I'm
what?
like, I'm not gonna turn down $12 for a game that's like $60.
Yeah, dude, I like Humble Bundle. They have a lot of really good deals.
Yeah, like this month you can get Sniper Elite. I think it's for his monthly thing.
My cousin loves Humble Bundle.
Or if you
Or not Humble
don't
Bundle,
want-
Sniper Elite. He loves Sniper Elite.
yeah, or if you don't want that, you can get Rise of Tomb Raider
Spooky
as the
Humble,
main game.
Spooky Humble Bundle. Early
I went
unlocks, digital tabletop.
I went for Rise of Tomb Raider because one day I bought off of Steam, and then I refunded like hours later. I refunded 3 games, and Steam didn't like that. Valve had a little problem.
I bought Rust, played it for an hour, and was like, I'm returning this game. Because one, it didn't play on the computer that I had at the time, which it said it was. Like, I checked the specs, and I was like, oh, no, your computer meets all the specs you need for this game. And it wouldn't even get, like, I'd get into the game, and it would just lock up and crash, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this, and I never went back to it.
I remember I picked up PUBG. It said I met the minimum. I had only 2 things was wrong: my graphics card and I think it was the RAM. Other than that, I was playing it. Yeah, it was working good. Then it just clunked, and then it started back up. It was on an onward spiral with lag, basically.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sitting here
really?
scrolling through and looking at
like,
their Humble
really?
Bundles.
And then I was like, "Yep, refunding."
It's like, I'm done with this game. You know what I'm surprised they're coming out with? March, they're releasing Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Oh yeah, I know Ubisoft people that they can play it. They can play it early access. If I forgot when. You can sign up to play early access.
I never played the first one. Like, my sister and her husband played the first one. Like, they would team up with his dad, and they'd all play. But they never went to the Dark Zone, which I don't blame them, because I can't tell you how many videos I watch of just griefing in the Dark Zone. I was like, I would get so pissed.
I got the Division on Uplay. I don't know if I bought it. It's just sitting in my library. Like, literally. I'm here like, did I buy it?
Do I own this game?
Yeah, do I own it? Or my password's incorrect. Are you serious?
So I don't know if I'll buy it. Like, I'd love to play a demo of it and try it, but I'm fighting
Uplay right now. It just told me my password's incorrect. But anyway, go ahead.
Maybe someone hacked your account.
Had this account since 2013. I hope not.
Like, and then then 2019 games that are confirmed but they don't have dates, like Gears of War 5, Dead or Alive 6.
AMD graphics card giveaway. I don't do giveaways like that. Nah. You can pre-order Division 2 when you play.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to buy it because I like first-person shooters, but then there's part of me it's like, am I gonna get all that much out of it? Like, I think that's one of the things I liked about The Witcher. I like a game that's replay that has a lot of play to it, where I can just go back to it. Where I don't know if I could go back to it, you know. I don't know. I would have to try Destiny. Like, I'd have to play it on somebody's to see how I felt about it.
I got it on Battle.net. Destiny 2, so.
Okay. Speaking of games that are... Man, my brain just exploded and I forgot what game I was going to talk about. Dude, it's been a long week. What game? I was just thinking about a game.
Yep.
That just came out. Like, I'm sitting here scrolling through. Oh. Now I remember what it was. It took me a second. Did you see the Cyberpunk 45-minute gameplay? They released like 45 minutes of gameplay for Cyberpunk 2077.
Nope. I can look that up.
My one friend just called it Cyberpunk 77. But so I guess they were live streaming the other day, and it was just code. Like, it was just code being uploaded to the net, and it turned out that the code was for 45 minutes of gameplay or something. But if you go on, like, YouTube, you can find 45 minutes of Cyberpunk. It's like a walkthrough where they take you through the game, show you how it's played, all that.
I think I just found it. And I found another one from a channel called Eurogamer.
But it looks like I'll probably buy that game. Like, it looks super cool. I like being able to pick your own character, because I think you can make, like, a guy or a girl. Like, you can make whoever you want.
Oh, but yep. 48-minute walkthrough from the main channel.
The one thing that cracked me up, because, like, that game looks good. Like, I want to see more gameplay before I definitely commit. Although the same people who made it made Witcher, and I love Witcher. I love the game Witcher. I love Gwent that's in the game. So if they made it, I got to assume it's going to be a good game. But the one thing that I found really funny, because you know how strict Twitch's guidelines are.
Yeah.
For the most part. If you're a male streamer.
I've heard a lot of things about Twitch is banning some games right now.
Yeah. So, needless to say, though, like, Twitch supposedly has a big thing where they don't want you to post nudity. Like, they don't want, like, over-sexualized content. And I've heard people got banned for playing certain games on Twitch. Like, there's certain games that are banned for, like, too much.
I think it was a game that got banned called Agony. It got banned on Twitch.
But what was funny, though, is I was watching, like, I don't know, like, what they deem as a bannable game. But what was funny, though, is I was watching...
Yeah. It was Agony.
I was watching Dr. Disrespect. He was commentating on the Cyberpunk walkthrough. And, like, 10 minutes into the clip, there was... They pull this, like, half-dead girl out of an ice bath. And she's just straight up naked. So it's like 3 or 4 minutes of, like, you carrying this naked girl. It probably wasn't 3 minutes. It was like a minute at most. But it's all
I gotta say, if you can't stream on Twitch, try YouTube.
But it was just funny though, because I watched. He was commentating on the game, like, as they were talking about, and I was like, yeah, that character's definitely naked in the game. Like, I wonder if Twitch knew and they'd be like, whoa, you can't. That's why I'm surprised people haven't got banned for playing Witcher, because there's a lot of nudity in Witcher.
Which one?
Witcher 3. Like 30% of the game is just, like, hooking up with female characters. So that's why
I remember I was playing Metro. I think it was Metro Last Light on Twitch. It had nudity in there.
But I was
did the whole walkthrough.
Yeah, I was just curious though, like, if I don't know. That's the one thing is, like, I don't know how how quickly Twitch were to ban stuff like that. So I'm like, because I've watched people play Witcher 3 on Twitch. I'm like, I guess that they seem kind of, because it's not like a main focus of the game. It's just something you can do.
If it's not straight nudity, then you're okay.
It's kind of like there's a lot of toplessness.
Yep, I think I found the part about where they're pulling a naked woman out the tub, and Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah.
So that's what I'm like. So like. Like, they show, like, topless, like, and I think only in Witcher 3, like, I think Witcher 3 they don't show, like, full on. But, it, like, they're both in, like, they're under their bottoms, no tops on. So I'm wondering if it's like, okay, well, it's just, toplessness, and we don't have a problem with that, because it's animated. But, like I said, I'm not sure. It's one of those weird things, But it's just funny, because I was watching that being streamed, and I'm like, I wonder if Twitch would have a problem with that.
Yeah, as long as it's not 100% nudity and all that, you're okay. You should be okay. Or if somebody doesn't report you, then you definitely should be okay.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say. If you don't get reported, you should be.
Yeah, but just watching Cyberpunk, it makes me think of Ghost in the Shell, and I'm super excited because I loved Ghost in the Shell. So, like I said, it makes me think of that, and I kind of want to buy it because of that. But I'm not sure. Like, they say Cyberpunk's supposed to be an open world style thing, But then I'm wondering like how that story works though. Like, can you just do random like missions? Like, is it one of those things where you just randomly get assigned jobs, and there is linear story stuff, or like no, you have to do this mission, this mission, this mission, this mission in this order, or can you kind of just do what you want and eventually complete the game? You know. Like I said, Far Cry 5, you can do the missions in any order. Like, you can take down any mini boss first. Like, you can take them down in any order, but it's all super linear where you take them down one by one, you know. You can't lure them into an area and blow them all up. So that's what I'm curious as to how Cyberpunk is going to work out. Is it if it's going to be like a linear-based open-world gameplay, you know?
I guess we'll find out when it's time.
Oh, I'm excited, though. All the free time that I already don't have. So many games. I need to clone. I always joke that I want to clone myself just so I have someone to stay around the house and work on, like, odd and end projects. Like, I'll go to work and school and stuff like that, you know, do all, like, you know, like, just stay home, make food, and get, like, the odd and end projects that I never get to. But it was a good talk.
Yep.
Got a lot accomplished. Hopefully we'll get to another podcast soon, because a lot of stuff's been going on, like video games, movie-wise, all that kind of craziness. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Yep.
I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
I'ma let you feed at the bottom while I